Imagine if you could unlock the secrets of success that only the top 20% of earners in the world know. Secrets that could transform your career, grow your business, and turn your dreams into reality. Whether you're the CEO of a company, an entrepreneur with big ambitions, or an employee eager for a promotion, this book is your ultimate guide to thinking smarter and achieving more. Have you ever felt stuck, unsure of how to take the next step toward your goals? Get smart. We'll show you how to break through those barriers by reshaping the way you think. You'll learn how to gather critical information, make decisions with clarity, and face real-world challenges head-on, all with a mindset designed for success. This book also reveals a fascinating concept, the difference between slow thinking and fast thinking. Once you understand when to use each mode, you'll gain a superpower, the ability to think strategically in any situation and make the smartest possible choices. But that's not all. If you're serious about building wealth, you'll learn how to adopt the habits of the world's richest people, think like a business mogul, and position yourself among the elite few who earn millions. Through powerful strategies, inspiring stories, and actionable steps, this book will guide you toward a life of financial freedom and personal achievement. Are you ready to learn how to think sharper, act smarter, and achieve more? Let's dive in and discover the mindset that can change everything. Informed thinking versus uninformed thinking. If you're considering starting a new business, the first step is to do your homework. You might think you know what your customers want, but what if you're wrong? Successful decision-making isn't based on assumptions. It requires gathering real facts and insights. Whether it's through Google searches, reading books, or consulting experts, informed thinking always starts with solid research. In any industry, your role shouldn't just be about delivering results. It should be about becoming the most knowledgeable person in your field. If you aim to achieve lasting success, you need to become the go-to person others rely on for help. For example, imagine you have a brilliant idea for a product. Many people rush to create the best product without testing the market, believing their product is so good it will change customers' opinions. Instead of pushing customers to buy, take the time to research the market thoroughly. Imagine approaching a customer in a mall and asking whether they'd buy product A, even if it had a few flaws. If they say no, your idea needs refinement. If they say yes, despite the flaws, you're on the right track. Failure is common in business, and that's okay. You might launch a product that isn't useful to your customers. When this happens, treat it as a learning opportunity, adjust your approach, and start again. To move forward, ask yourself key questions. Is there enough demand in the market for my product? Is the market big enough to support strong sales? How can I improve my product to make it more useful to a larger audience? Are customers willing to pay a fair price for what I'm offering? By answering these questions daily, you'll consistently uncover valuable insights. Being uninformed or reckless leads to failure, but staying informed gives you a winning edge over your competitors. Don't worry. Over time, your path to success will become clearer. With thorough research, you'll know your business inside and out, and others will trust your plan and vision. However, having a business plan doesn't mean it's time to relax. Always push yourself to learn more, stay curious, and prepare solutions for potential challenges. This relentless pursuit of knowledge and improvement is what separates the winners from the rest. The more you invest in informed thinking, the closer you'll get to achieving your goals, and your success will no longer be a question of if, but when. Slow thinking versus fast thinking. You've probably heard someone say that if you focus intently on a goal, you can achieve anything. This is true because our minds are incredibly powerful. Did you know that the human brain has the capacity to process approximately 1,500 words per minute? That's an astounding ability. But channeling this power requires immense willpower and consistent effort. The things we practice daily eventually become habits, and thinking is no exception. By practicing both slow and fast thinking, we can sharpen our decision-making skills. When to use slow thinking. Slow thinking is your ally when facing complex decisions, managing emotions like anger, or carefully weighing the consequences of your actions. To cultivate slow thinking, try spending some quiet time alone in a room, writing down your thoughts on paper. This habit encourages you to think deeply and deliberately, especially when high-stakes decisions are involved. When to use fast thinking. Fast thinking, on the other hand, is perfect for routine tasks like shopping, making quick phone calls, or playing games. It's automatic, effortless, and ideal for situations where speed matters more than depth. To be truly successful, mastering both slow and fast thinking is essential, but the key lies in knowing when to use each. One effective method to train your slow thinking is by applying the GOSPA model: goals, objectives, strategies, priorities, and actions. Let's break it down. 1. Goals. Set clear, measurable, and long-term goals that align with your vision for growth. If you're a business owner, keep your eyes on your goals, even if achieving them takes years. 2. Objectives. After defining your goals, establish specific and focused short-term objectives that serve as stepping stones to your ultimate destination. 3. Strategies. Next, create strategies to achieve each objective. For example, if your objective is to hire new employees, your strategy would involve defining the steps to find and recruit the right candidates for the job. 4th, priorities. Identify and focus on the 20% of strategies that will deliver 80% of the results. This is the well-known 80-20 principle, which helps you focus on high-impact actions. 5. Actions. Finally, commit to taking the necessary actions. These could be daily, weekly, or monthly tasks, but they must consistently move you closer to your goals. The most critical part of this process is staying on course. Never lose sight of your goals, objectives, and strategies, no matter how distant success may seem. If you let distractions pull you away, achieving your goals will become impossible. The trick isn't to always think fast or always think slow. It's to recognize which type of thinking suits the situation and act accordingly. When controlling your thinking becomes second nature, you'll join the ranks of those rare individuals who can achieve anything they set their minds to. By balancing fast and slow thinking and using tools like the GOSPA model, you'll develop a mindset that leads to extraordinary success. Result-oriented thinking versus activity-oriented thinking. Have you ever wondered why some people earn significantly more than others in the same workplace? Studies show that while 20% of workers earn millions, the other 80% barely make enough to cover their basic needs. What creates this massive gap? The answer lies in how they approach their work. Most employees spend their workdays being busy, but not necessarily productive. They chat with coworkers, scroll through their phones, or enjoy extended breaks. On the other hand, the top 20% focus entirely on results. They approach every task with dedication and never stop until they deliver the best possible outcome. These individuals possess an extraordinary ability to create value which makes them highly sought after and highly paid. If you want to move into this high-earning category, the secret is to adopt result-oriented thinking instead of just focusing on activities. The key is to start working with purpose the moment you step into the workplace. One powerful strategy to achieve this is the Rule of Three. This simple yet effective method can help you boost your productivity and focus. Whether you work for a company or run your own business, ask yourself one critical question. What are the 3 tasks I can do today that will create the most value? Instead of trying to tackle every task on your to-do list, identify the 3 most important ones. If your manager assigns you a long list of tasks, don't hesitate to discuss which ones are the highest priority. Attempting to do everything will leave you scattered and ineffective. How to choose the right tasks. Deciding which tasks to focus on might seem overwhelming, but the answer lies within you. Reflect on your unique skills and ask yourself how they can contribute to your company's success. Focus on excelling at the tasks that align with your strengths and have the biggest impact. Strive to become the go-to person for those specific responsibilities. The benefits of focused effort. When you concentrate your efforts on fewer, high-impact tasks, you'll not only complete them with excellence, but also stand out as a top performer. Your boss will notice your achievements because they'll be meaningful and measurable. This is what sets apart the 20% of workers who succeed from the rest. Shifting to a result-oriented mindset isn't just about doing less. It's about doing what matters most. It's about delivering real value instead of simply staying busy. When you master this approach, you'll unlock the potential to earn more, achieve more, and move closer to the top tier of success. The journey to becoming part of that elite 20% starts with a simple question. What results will I create today? Flexible thinking versus rigid thinking. Did you know that research has revealed flexibility as one of the most essential qualities for success? Flexibility means the ability to adapt quickly to change. In a world where needs, products, and skills evolve daily, being able to adjust yourself to these changes is key to achieving long-term success. If you're an employee, you need to continuously upgrade your skills to meet the new demands of your job. Failing to do so may result in losing your position to someone who has the updated skills required. If you're a business owner, you must stay ahead of every change and trend that impacts your customers' needs. If you don't, your customers will quickly abandon your product and turn to newer, better options. Clearly, flexibility is not optional, it's crucial. Take the example of economist Gary Becker, who conducted a study on income growth. He found that 80% of people increase their income by just 3% annually, a rate so low that it takes decades to see a significant improvement. On the other hand, 20% of people grow their income by as much as 11% each year. At this rate, they double their income every 6 to 7 years. Isn't that remarkable? But what separates these two groups, the ones who stagnate at 3% growth and the ones who achieve 11%? Gary discovered that the top 20% are those who are constantly learning and improving. They read books, take courses, listen to podcasts, and face new challenges head-on. They consistently ask themselves how they can do their work better. In contrast, the remaining 80% rarely invest in personal growth. They seldom read, rarely work on their skills, and spend their free time watching TV or indulging in distractions. These individuals go to work, follow instructions, and go home without any effort to improve. Unfortunately, many in this group eventually lose their jobs. When that happens, they find themselves unprepared and lacking the skills and flexibility needed to adapt. Even when they apply for new jobs, employers don't find their profiles appealing, leaving them unemployed for months. Would you like to be in the top 20% who double their income every 6 years? Here's how you can make it happen. 1. Step out of your comfort zone and take on challenges that scare you. 2. Overcome the fear of failure. 3. Believe that you can learn anything and change your bad habits. Find work you're passionate about, master it, and continuously seek opportunities to grow. Success in the long run comes to those who embrace flexible thinking. It's the ultimate tool for adapting, thriving, and achieving extraordinary results. Entrepreneurial thinking versus corporate thinking. In today's world, many people dream of leaving their corporate jobs to become entrepreneurs. Being an entrepreneur means building a business that focuses entirely on solving customer needs and delivering value. In corporate thinking, customers are often seen as a burden, problems that need to be managed or ignored. This mindset trickles down to employees, who end up performing their tasks with minimal effort. They don't feel a sense of responsibility for the company's success because their paycheck arrives regardless of whether they excel or underperform. On the other hand, entrepreneurial thinking inspires employees to work as if the company were their own. These individuals are always learning new things and improving their skills. They recognize their importance to the company's growth, and because of this, they give their best effort in every task they undertake. If you want to adopt an entrepreneurial mindset, here are a few key practices to follow. 1. Constantly review your work and results. Ask yourself these critical questions. What value does my product bring to the market? Does it solve my customers' problems? Does it help them achieve their goals? What unique benefits does my product offer? 2. Understand your customers. Dive deep into who your customers are. Ask yourself, who are they? What is their age, location, income, education, and profession? What specific needs do they have? The better you understand your customers, the more effectively you can design products that meet their needs. 3. Develop a strong marketing strategy. Think about the best ways to promote and sell your products. Focus on acquiring new customers, managing distribution, and reaching the right audience. Craft your marketing strategy to appeal to those willing to pay the right price for your product. 4. Embrace change and innovation. An entrepreneur is never complacent. Regularly evaluate your methods, and if things aren't working, don't be afraid to try something new. Success comes from continuous improvement and adaptation. 5. Stay humble and focused. One of the biggest obstacles to success is ego. If you let pride cloud your judgment, you'll struggle to identify what's working and what isn't. Instead, focus on doing the right thing and remain fully committed to your goals. By asking these questions and staying open to improvement, you'll take significant steps toward achieving success. Entrepreneurial thinking isn't just about owning a business. It's about owning your actions, embracing responsibility, and striving to deliver real value. If you want to succeed in life, adopt this mindset. Work hard, stay focused, and never stop growing. That's the true essence of entrepreneurial thinking. Rich thinking versus poor thinking. Just like the law of gravity, the law of correspondence states that what you see in the world is a reflection of your inner thoughts. If you want to become rich, you must start thinking like wealthy people. If you don't believe in your mind that you can achieve wealth, there's no way you'll ever succeed. Do you think you can become rich? If your answer is yes, then half the battle is already won. If your answer is no, it's time to change your thinking. It's simple. If you start thinking and acting like rich people, you'll eventually become one of them. It all comes down to building the right habits and sticking to them. Don't chase shortcuts. Wealthy people always wake up early to get a head start and outwork others. They firmly believe that if they don't put in the effort and provide great products or services to the world, they'll never achieve wealth. Successful people have productive habits. They take care of their health, family, and work. Most of them work over 60 hours a week, often with only one day off. If you want to adopt the habits of rich people, follow these 7 strategies. 1. Focus on one habit at a time. Don't overwhelm yourself by trying to adopt multiple habits at once. Pick one habit, focus on it, and stick to it for an entire month. 2. Learn what it takes. Continuously learn and gather the knowledge you need to develop the habit. 3. Create a positive mental image. Visualize yourself successfully adopting the habit. Positive thinking makes it easier for your mind to take the right actions. 4. Use visualization. Imagine the life you want as a wealthy person. Picture it vividly and use visualization techniques to turn that vision into reality. 5. Take action. Start practicing the new habit immediately. 6. Commit to 30 days. Practice the habit every day for at least a month without skipping. 7. Restart if you slip up. If you have a bad day and miss your habit, don't give up. Start again from where you left off and keep going. Let's take a look at Brian Tracy's life. When he was 30, he had no money. He was studying in an executive MBA program at a local university. One day, a wealthy entrepreneur parked a silver gray 450 SEL Mercedes-Benz in front of him. At that time, Brian was driving an old Volvo. He couldn't stop staring at the luxurious car. The driver noticed him, smiled, and waved before heading into class. At that moment, Brian thought, this must be a very wealthy man to own such an expensive car. He even remembered the blue leather seats in vivid detail. That day, Brian decided to study how rich people think, work, and earn money. He started reading 2 to 3 hours daily and worked harder than ever before. Slowly, he climbed the ladder of success, getting promoted multiple times until he was earning more than his boss. Within 3 years, Brian could afford a brand new car. He chose the exact Mercedes model he had admired, complete with blue leather seats. Wealth begins in your mind. The way you think shapes the way you act, and your actions determine your results. To achieve financial success, adopt the mindset and habits of the wealthy. Stay committed to growth and believe in your ability to achieve greatness. Conclusion. This book has taught you how to think and research before making decisions in your career. If your business is planning to launch a new product, thorough research is essential. Without it, your chances of success are slim. You've also learned the importance of using slow thinking for tough decisions. Slow thinking requires you to pause, evaluate everything carefully, and make deliberate choices. On the other hand, fast thinking is suited for everyday tasks, like picking out a new outfit. To be successful, it's crucial to understand when to use each type of thinking. Additionally, this book has shown how improving your skills and excelling at your work can help you earn more money. When you continuously work on your skills, you become eligible for promotions and higher pay. One effective strategy discussed in this book is flexibility. By observing and adapting to changes in the market, you can stay ahead and sell any product successfully. Another strategy is to always prioritize your customers and think like an entrepreneur. Lastly, the book emphasizes the importance of changing bad habits. According to the law of correspondence, if you think like rich people, you'll eventually become like them. The trick is to study their behavior and adopt the habits that made them successful. Change is never easy, so start small. Work on replacing one habit each month. A new year is here, making it the perfect time to commit to change. Reflect on what you've learned from this book and start adopting one new habit at a time. With dedication and consistency, you'll move closer to the success and wealth you desire.